Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World. Today I'm making wee gifts for my ladies who are coming to my class, one of my card kit classes, and I like to give them a wee gift when they come, so I'm going with these lovely Nestle whips. So I wanted to make something special to put them in, and these are what I've come up with. This one is old DSP, which I like to make my prototypes out of. This one is the new Come Sail Away With Me DSP, which is beautiful. Green, mossy green and native navy, and that looks like a bit of seaside spray to me. So I'm making another one, and this time I'm going with native navy and the stamping and stuff, see what difference it makes. So let's get to it. You're going to need a piece of your DSP, which measures 10 inches by 10 inches square, and it's lovely mossy green maps on the other side, so it's beautiful, beautiful paper, and it's 12 by 12 inch. Come Sail Away With Me. So I'm going to score on the opposite side, and it's very simple, just 2 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches and 8 inches. Spin it round and go 2, 4, 6 and 8, and that's you done. So just lightly score your thing, just your length, just so that you can see where I'm going to be cutting. And make sure you see it. So it's a nice wee shape of a box, and it's a lovely wee tag top closure on it, which allows you to thread nice ribbon, and preferably thinnish ribbon. My native navy ribbon is unavailable, I think, as far as I can remember, so I'll have to look for another native navy matchup, or you can buy white and coloured in with your native navy markers. So I'm going to mark where I want to cut, so we'll take those away. 3 in each corner is coming away. I can see my marks, and the same up here. So we'll start by cutting those away. So cut up here and cut your double first. 2 X's that are together here. And cut this one away. Oops, and again cut up here. At either side. So these wee sticky out ones are going to be where your tag topper is. Tag topper scalloped tag topper punch. One of my favourite punches. It is never going to leave me. I don't care when it retires, it's not going. I love it. So useful. And I do enjoy making tags, so I'll definitely be keeping it. And there's a new one out. It cuts different sizes. I might have to invest in it. Cuts 3 different sizes of tag tops, which is good. A wee bit different. And this one. So you can see the shape forming there, can't you? So that's all those cut away. So now you can get your tag topper, scalloped tag topper punch, and thread that through, and keep it so that the tip of your punch is just at the tip of the paper, no more. Don't go over it. You just want to make them as long as possible to make sure that they all come together nicely. Again, don't pop it. If you pop it right up to the top, it really leaves or takes away a bit of paper that you could be using. So just slide it down carefully, make sure it's central and within the lines. just to get the best use out of your DSP. One more. Now, that's those dealt with. So now we need to do some marking so we get those nice wee folds here. So it's very simple. If you go to the central point of your punch where you tapped it there, tagged it, or whatever you call it, go to the central point of it and just mark it with your ruler and your score 2. And that gives you a nice V shape, and they're going to be creased and form that nice wee look. You don't need to go too rough because this is only DSP. If you're doing card, you might have to lean a bit further. And I'm just roughly guessing. If you want, you can be precise and mark the centre of your tag tap there, which you might be best doing. But to save time, I'm just scooting through it here. One more. And that's them. So we need to do some more cutting, and you need to score those out too. So you want your green coming out over the top of the navy, so that's the way you do it. Score them out the ways, and that gives you that nice wee look. Fingers and thumbs to do. But it is beautiful paper, isn't it? Perfect for a man or a woman. I don't think women would mind anything to do with the seaside or whatever. Or sailing. Some people do like to sail. So there's your 4 wee corners. Now we need to do a bit of cutting on these. So I'm going to cut one side of each. I'm going to start with this one. So just trim that in slightly. And you can whack a bit off it. And then turn it round. We did that one, so we're going to do this side of that one. Trim it in. Trim it in. And cut away. Doesn't matter how much you cut away, just leave yourself enough to be able to stick it to the box. Gotta trim that one. Right, so now we need to put a bit of glue on. Where's my wet glue? Which has everything stuck to it. So this is going to form the wee box now. So on each of those wee flaps, put a drop of glue. You can use wet glue or turn tape, or tape runner might not be strong enough unless it's a permanent one. So those 4 wee flaps are going to form the shape of your box. So bend them up, join them up where you're happy, and then give it a wee press. Just make sure none of the green's showing through. You want it to be nice navy the whole way around. Just give it time to take. Pardon me. Fold that one down and do the same. As well fold them all before you end up sticky like me. Of course you are the picture. Very good. sitting far too far back in my chair. I'm going to be at the other side of the room before I know it, and my arm's sticking out. Pop that one in. Do the same. Then just go in with your bone folder and give them a nice wee rub to make sure the glue is taken. And I'm going to turn this page over because I've got all sticky. They seem to be taken okay, and I'm happy enough with the edges. So now we want to pop our walnut whip inside. They're full of air rather than chocolate with a feeling. So make sure you're happy with all your wee flaps there. And then we're going to thread some ribbon through. And I'm using this native navy simply because I have nothing else matching at the minute. So decide on where your front. I think this is going to be my front because I like the design there. So thread your ribbon through one and straight through to the back. Leave yourself enough that you can make a wee bow and just tie that in a simple knot. But make sure it stays at the central point, the top point of your scallop. So get your side one and thread it through there. See what's happening. And you want to be able to measure that up with the other side. So pull it up, pull that up. That's what you're going to need. Cut that away. And thread your opposite one now into this side. Oops. And they should all pull in nicely and form that wee niceness. So I'm not tied just yet to make sure that I've got everything where I want it to be. Say you're better with the lighter ribbon. The wee skimpy ribbon works so much nicer. So get yourself that, I don't know what size that is, this really narrow ribbon. It definitely is best for it. So where was the front? This one. So we're going to tie our bow. No, it wasn't there at all. Was it here? No, it was here. This ribbon definitely is too bulky even. I thought I would have got away with it. It's kind of working. Just needs a wee bit of tweaking. So we'll definitely have to order some nice narrow ribbon because it's definitely necessary. Tie yourself a bow. You could use baker's twine. That might have worked. Should have thought of that, shouldn't I? So cut that away. I'm going to use my better scissors for this, my ribbon scissors. Leaves less of a fray. So hopefully you're happy with yours. If you're coming along with me here, just tuck those all out so you can see your green. That's not sticking very well. Right, let's do the rest of it. You need a piece of your leftover strip when you're cutting it. About 8.5 inches long. You're going to cut a wee bit of it away anyway. So set it up there and work your way around your box like I usually do. Creasing with your fingers as you go. Till you get round to the front again, and then you know you're going to need to trim a wee bit. So just crease it and cut it. So I'm going to add a wee bit, of course we're showing the mossy green side out this time, so I'm going to add a wee bit of wet glue to the bands just so that it sticks to my box and gives it a wee bit of extra support because it is only DSP. So I don't like where that's sticking there at all. So let's start, go here, centralize it just so that you know it's sitting where you want to sit it on the box, and then just work your way around. Because it's a map, you don't necessarily have to worry if it's upside or downside, but if you are using different paper, just be careful where you add it so that it does look like it's all matching. And again, it doesn't matter if you haven't got that perfect. There's a wee bit of it sticking there, but you're going to, that ribbon really is a nuisance to me. It's getting there. That's it. Pull those out a wee bit. It seems to help. So now we want to stamp. I'm just going with a Night of Navy again. Stamp that up. All days are beautiful that begin with you, which I think is a good wee sentiment for the ladies coming. And you want to punch that out with your 1.5 inch punch. Make sure it's dry. And then I'm just going to punch a bit of Night of Navy card for the background in the next size punch up. And that stamp is from the stamp set called Floral Essence, which I've used quite a few times on my blog, so if you're interested in that, pop over to my blog and it'll give you a few ideas for it. Plus, if you sign up for my newsletter, you'll get free PDFs, and the link for that is on my blog as well, and the link for the blog is down below. So if you get the chance to do that, I send out a couple a week or fortnightly, depending on when I have news for you to send out. I won't torture you, I promise you. I haven't time to torture anybody. So, pop that in there. And then we're just going to stick that over your join. And I'm just using wet glue for that. So sticky. So, set that up nicely. Press just to get it to hold, and there you have it, all done. I'm a bit miffed with that ribbon, but there's nothing I can do about it. We'll just go with the flow as it is. Just pull those side ones out and they should sit better for you. Look, it's nice enough, isn't it? I'm happy enough. So we have 1, 2, 3 done so far. I'll maybe do another in these colours and use up my nice DSP. Make sure and use up your, if you buy DSP, use it. Don't waste it. It's great for doing all these wee box types and envelopes and whatever else you need, and matching cards, of course. So that's me. I'll have all the details down below. Remember, sign up for my newsletter if you'd like the PDF for any of my cards that you see on my blog. And I'll have everything else for you down below. And remember, there's a great offer on the bonus days. Whatever, if you spend £45 this month, you'll get a voucher sent to you for £4.50 for each £45. So you can spend and spend and spend and get £4.50 for each of those £45. And the other offers, if you fancy being a demonstrator yourself and getting your discount and a lovely kit with extras, now's the time to do it. The offer's also available there. You can check it out on my blog. All the details will be at the very bottom of the post. Any post, they're on every post. And if you haven't been here before and would like to subscribe to this mad Irish woman, please do. Right, I'll catch you all later. Bye.